venskabskamp mod Færøerne. Videre til Dolberg med en afslutning. Danmark-Færøerne. Onsdag kl. 17 på kanalen.
Some of you guys give a shot to his stream because he really is just such a big brain. He's such a fountain of knowledge. Like, we're so lucky to have him in the community. He explains hardcore so well. He was saying that for him, he doesn't stream more than like 4 hours because he's like, I get sloppy. I start thinking, yeah, let me fight these 4 guys, let me fight these 5 guys. And I think there's some truth in that. I've been kind of streaming in 4 or 5 hour sections too, and then taking a break. I think it keeps you sharp. But like truly, like I really like that guy. I think he's such a great guy, and his stream is entertaining. So chill, so humble. You'll love to see it. Yo, you look exhausted, brother. Yeah, I'm trying to wake up with some coffee. Well, you know what? I may look exhausted, but you know, sometimes you take a nap and then you look exhausted. You took a nap. I took a nap like a minute ago, and I just got up and I'm having some coffee. So I might perk up here in a second. It's in the death clip section. You made a compilation, Brandon? Is that what you made, man? I gotta see this. Brandon made a compilation? Gotta see this. No way. Death clips? Oh man, I'm gonna look at that later. That's huge hype. Speaking of lucky, man, we are lucky to have Brandon in the community. Like, literally the best graphic designer in the entire World of Warcraft is a member of the hardcore community and is playing hardcore. Like, oh, it's like hitting the jackpot. It's like winning a scratch-off lottery ticket right there. It's insane. How long do you think the play would be? 48 to 60 with its hurdles? Bro, I'm not even sure, man. I mean, it might take a hot minute, but, you know, it means a lot to me to get 60 on this mode, you know, and I want it, man. I actually do want it. Like, I know it seems weird, but I really do want it, and at least for my first one, I kind of want to just take it, be really conservative with it, just to show that I can do it, you know, and then maybe we do a little more spicy. Knowing me though, man, like I may get bored killing the turtles. I may risk it for the biscuit a little bit. We'll see what happens, but I want it. And it is so good to see just the guild so alive. Check this out. 34 members online in Iron Zug. The Alliance side has like 25 or something like that. EU side is popping off. The Mortal Guild. If you guys are from the EU, man, there's a great new guild there. Brandung's in it. They just consolidated. Hydroxian and Mirage. They just came together, made a new guild, Mortal. Yeah, 30. We're about to be 31, my man. We're just, you know, we're almost there. I'm just gonna grind out a little bit. Here's the link to the Discord. If there happens to be anyone new here, I don't know if there really is at this point. But by some miracle, we have some new blood in the chat. Here is the Discord, and that'll let you know what's going on. And if you want to join, like, you know, a growing, cool community, that's it. What's up, Biat, man? What UI is that? Go check the YouTube channel just down below. Click my profile, and you'll see a video I made a couple days ago to show you how to set up the UI like this if you are interested in playing like this. So all these mobs we're killing, by the way, guys, you can't really see it, right? But I'm pickpocketing like every single one of them. And I do think that's gonna end up a lot. With a lot of gold. Let me see. Like I have all these battered junk boxes here. You see this? So I can just go ahead and pick these. Let's see what they give on average. You know, could be something you could do when you have like just a moment to pause, just to pick these lock boxes. 1 silver, 21 copper. That's not bad, is it? Let's see another one here. 1 silver, 9 copper, and this, you know, levels up your lock picking and all that. You know, it's pretty sweet. I like this pickpocketing a lot. In hardcore, when your options for making money are so limited, small pocket watch, ooh, 87 copper. But in hardcore, when your options to make money are so limited because you can't use the auction house, I think you know, pickpocketing is actually pretty solid. I don't know what you guys think. So I'm gonna start doing that, especially when we're killing lower level mobs like this, where there's not too much risk. We're just kind of grinding, killing lower level mobs, and trying to, you know, just kind of sustain grind out for a little bit. I think the lockpicking is just a beautiful thing right now. Show talents real quick? Yeah, sure, no problem. We are combat right now. I don't want to say combat swords because we haven't invested any talents into the swords, but we're just, you know, combat. The only kind of like interesting points here that we've taken is we've taken 2 in imp sprint just because of the nature of the hardcore challenge. That, you know, this is just going to be good in an emergency if we're getting frostbolted, if we're getting perma rooted or something. Other than that, nothing too crazy. How would you hardcore on TBC? I'm not sure. I mean, it'd just be kind of the same as this, but it'd be a little bit easier 1 to 60, a little faster 1 to 60. 60 to 70 is a long haul. For those of you guys playing on Karazhan right now, if you've seen some of the top dogs that have been speed leveling, like even Tactics and Cricks, they're struggling through it, man, just because it takes a while. 1x to level to 70, 60 to 70, man, that takes like a solid week for people, you know. So the people that are, you know, trying to pump on that server, they're slowly finding out. You know, you complete a quest in TBC, it gives you maybe like 1%, 2% of your level. This guy's looking strong. Thank you, man. Yeah, I really hope this is the one. I'm feeling really good about this guy. We're focused, we're motivated. Battered junk box. There it is. Got the cheap shot. I love stun locking as a rogue, man. I mean, me getting kidney shot was the best thing that could have happened to me. I love being able to lock something down for 9 seconds. It's just amazing. Amazing feeling. You have so much control over like a single target. You finally look like a rogue. Hell yeah. No dress, no mini skirt, no garters, none of that. I think I look kind of cool too. You see this claw that I have? I think this is one of the things that I'm really happy with, using these claws. You know, I really haven't seen like any speed levelers or even people like Navic and stuff. I've never seen people utilize these. Now it makes sense that these things are fast and they have low top end damage, but in the offhand, especially once you hit 20 and 30, I think these are really good. And I think it looks really cool. We're leveling unarmed at the same time, and this thing is really solid. It was way better than the Torx assault weapon. Next weapon goal, so we're probably going to be using this outlaw saber for a long time, right? But it may not always sit in the main hand. I think that the strategy, move it over to the offhand eventually at some point. You know, maybe when you get to the high 30s, or yeah, like 38 or something, 30, 37. I think the next weapon, the next weapon, the next weapon, I'm trying to think. Yeah, nothing. I'd have to go look at the Class Squad at Live site. I'm at a loss right now. What are the exact rules to Classic Hardcore? I'm just going to go ahead and link you this Discord, man. You can check it out there. You know, rapidly growing community. We're getting about 200 people a day joining the Discord. You really love to see it. You really do. So many people online enjoying the game, getting back into the open world, leveling. And I don't want to speak too soon here, but and I don't know if Brandung is still here. He's been working on like a website. Dude, I never thought, you know, it looks absolutely fire. He just like randomly came out of nowhere with a mock. Man, oh man. We'll see how far with this thing goes, man. Sword of Omen. Isn't that an alliance sword though, or no? That's the SM quest word. I don't know. I mean, we could do it technically, right? So in order to get Sword of Omen, you have to clear out every wing of SM, right? But you can do that even on hardcore. You just need a good group. You do Cath, you do library, you do armory. All right, we're almost there. How many more percent? 5, 10, about 20%. Hero Vision, the host, man. Thank you so much, Hero, dude. I appreciate that, man. Welcome, everybody, all 22 of you. Welcome to the stream. We're out here massacring these centaurs. Got our new pickpocket macro. We're making some money. Look, I just got a potion from a pickpocket. Come on, son. Like, that's what I'm talking about. That is so worth it. I just got a healing potion from pickpocket. Now we're getting these lock boxes. We're making extra money. We're getting cloth for band-aids. I think this is the strat for Rogue. This is one thing we're going to do throughout this journey. We're going to really try to stay multiple levels ahead of the zone. I mean, I'm talking like 2-3 levels above the quest that we need to be doing. So usually you would come into 1,000 Needles at like 28, right? Like we're coming in here at 30, borderline 31. Give ourselves the best possible shot for success and not dying. Perfect timing for you to go live. Dinner break time. Hell yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate the host here, man. I'll get you back. main problem will be having the proper level to do them. Hey, can you zoom out, or you kind of have to remain close to your character while using those add-ons? This might be a problem since you cannot see around the big perspective. Hope you get those without dying. You definitely can zoom out. It's definitely a liability to play this close, but, you know, I enjoy the game a lot more when I'm playing this close. You get to see the animations up and close. You also notice a lot of beautiful details in the world. Like, I mean, just for example here, like, this is why I'm dying to have a back-of-the-box emote, because just scenes like this, like, we've adjusted the brightness settings in the game so that, you know, the brightness is down, the contrast is up, in addition to a couple other things. And one of my favorite things that happens as a result of that is that all these, like, glow effects, ambient lighting stuff, you know, torches, braziers, campfires, things like this just look really, really stunning, you know, and you can really see it there. I don't know if it looks the same for you as it does for me, but, you know, it looks just so nice, so warm. You notice all kinds of details when you play this close, and it kind of really makes the game feel different, so it's a risk I'm happy to take. Highest level hardcore character I've had so far has been level 36, but we're hopefully gonna beat that. Nipper, Twitch Prime, 2 months. Thank you very much, Nipper, and also Enjoy Adrian. Thank you very much, guys. Kigo hosting with 5 viewers. Man, stream is off to a fantastic start. Thank you so much, guys. Kigo, I appreciate it, man. Were you just raided with Def Camp and the boys, or I saw Gray and Def Camp there doing BWL. You got a dude. You had Adratul off Pro Mag, dude. So sick, and the sword too. So sick. Oh, just playing on your own. Okay, man. Yo, good to see you, Kiko, man. Thank you very much for the host. I'll get you back, man. Welcome all the fresh meats as well. Fresh meats, welcome, welcome, welcome. If it's anybody's first time here, you have no idea what's going on, you're just lost in the sauce right now, you don't know what's happening, like you don't know what you just walked into, feel free to ask questions. We'll get you up to speed. Very nice community, hardcore community. Been leveling my classic Valiants level 37 on Bloodsail. No way, bro. You're on Bloodsail? Yo, was that the same paladin you leveled with the boys and you were doing 5 paladin in the dungeon? It was that one, right? Hardcore community, right? I mean, for anybody who's joined, you know what I'm talking about. The community is wholesome AF, man. It really is. You know, we gotta fight to protect that though, because you know, it's just it always happens. You know, stuff gets messed up. So. A lot of fresh meats, man. A lot of fresh meats. Welcome, fresh meats. This UI makes WoW look like an entirely different game. GG. Thank you so much. That's what we were trying to accomplish, man. Like, so the fact that you say that, and like, you know, it makes it feels really good, man. Yeah, that's what we're trying to accomplish. About to kick off. Hell yeah. Okay, Blade Flurry up. All right, let's go for a nice Blade Flurry. Well, we have Slice and Dice up. Here's one. We need one more target. This guy. Blade Flurry. Blade Flurry's a little awkward. I'll just got netted. Goddamn. 4 seconds. Come on, come on. Look at that cave too, like the way this cave looks, very ominous, right? Like with these graphic settings, I hope it comes across on the stream. I hope it translates into the stream. You know, sometimes it doesn't, but that looks so much like more spooky and ominous than this would normally look. As a result of manipulating these brightness settings, you see how dark the opening of the cave is. You see like these skulls floating around, torch here. It's kind of got this reddish, like hellfire Diablo, like glow. Really cool. Fresh meat. Stream looks good. Ambience is spooky. Hell yeah, man. Make sure you guys are watching in 1080p 60 frames. Sometimes with YouTube or Twitch, especially if you're used to just by default watching streams at 720, make sure you click the little cog wheel and bump it up to 1080p. It makes a big difference as far as how crispy it is. Alright, so we're less than 20% out, so we're just gonna finish up grinding here, boys. We have so many potions. I think we have like 20 potions in the bank as well, too, man. Take a pocket this dude. How would you feel if Blizz ever decided to do this officially? They could have a hardcore seasons that run for a set period of time. Say no more, man. I might just play WoW until I'm like I'm an old ass man, dude. Honestly, if they did that, I would play that as my main server. And man, let's be honest. So they're not gonna do that, right? But one can dream. That would be sick, man. I would love that. Seasons, but if your character survives, you get to port to a normal classic server with special character portrait or nameplate. Ooh, now that's pretty fire too. I never thought about that. And if you hit 60, oh man. So one of the coolest ideas I heard about a hardcore guild, this wasn't my idea, some big brain from the guild, you know, thought of this, but they were saying that when you die, instead of just deleting your character and all it going to waste, you would vendor all of your gear and then send all that money to like a designated guild character. You'd have to really trust that guy to like not, you know, ninja all that, but you vendor all your gear and you send all your gold to this character. So even at like, you know, level 30, if I were to die right now, you know, I have like 10 gold on me, and if I vendored everything, including everything in my bank, I might have like 20 gold, 25 gold. So I mail that to somebody in the hardcore guild, and then it becomes like a pot. It becomes like a prize pool, right? So then the first person to hit 60 will claim everything in the pot, you know, so you get like this nice little system of like a little bit of an incentive going. So it kind of, you know, they become immortal when they hit 60, so they get like at least a little bit of a reward, you know. People are like rooting for each other. It kind of makes it a little bit spicier, like who's gonna get the gold, who's gonna get the gold, because then the pot will reset after the guy hits 60, you know. So then you know, the guy, if somebody hits 60 right after, they're gonna get maybe just a couple gold or something. So I thought that was really cool. And you know, the sky's the limit. We can think of more ideas and things like that to you know, make it even bigger. Hey, for those of you watching on YouTube, could I just ask you guys a quick favor? If you have a quick second, could you like the stream? I would appreciate it. It would help boost it up. You know how that works. Is it 100% honor based? There's always going to be some element of, you know, honor system, but you know, we try our best to make it as legit as possible, and we do that primarily by like telling people to record or stream their runs. So that's the expectation, that if you're gonna play hardcore, you should be recording in some capacity, whether it's, you know, recording it locally or if you're streaming it to Twitch or YouTube. And then upon hitting level 60, if you feel like you did it legit and then, you know, everything was super legit about it, solo self-found gear rules, then you would, you know, submit all of your VODs to the moderators, and people would review it. And then, you know, if you did it and everybody's on the same page, you did it, and you could also have a GM verify that you didn't die at least, then you would be given this title. We used to call it Hardcore Verified 60, but I think a cooler name, and I'm just stealing this from the EU Guild, shout out to Mortal on Mirage, or is it Hydroxin? Sorry, I forgot, but they came up with the title Immortal. So, you know, you're mortal as you're leveling, you have one life, but you know, you hit 60, you become a full-fledged character, so you become immortal. So that'd be a cool rank on the Discord, you know. You know, there could be so much potential this, man. Like, this world is so beautiful that they made, and like, you know, there could be an add-on made where, like, you know, you have character portraits, special UI, different game mode. I mean, dude, somebody just died. F's in the guild chat, somebody just died. Oh, you hate to see it. Shaman, probably one of the hardest HC classes. I think any class with self-healing actually probably has a slightly higher chance of successfully completing the challenge. Just because the self-healing just allows for a much, like, you know, wider margin for error. Like, you can just scuff it and like kind of recover with healing. But you know, getting to 60 hardcore with any class is really, really hard. Like, and at least for me, it will by far be like the proudest thing I've ever done in any World of Warcraft game. If I was able to do it, you know. Just because, you know, I always talk all this smack saying leveling's my favorite, you know, part of the game. Like, it'd be nice to actually have an achievement that's worth something in the leveling side, you know. I've been watching this in 360p. Thanks for the upgrade. Yeah, man. Yeah, it looks much better, doesn't it? I mean, it's nighttime, so... One thing that's also kind of weird that I've noticed on streams, that if the streamer just takes his hands off the keyboard and sits still, there's something about the encoding. Dude, look at this. You love to see it. All the F's in the chat every time somebody dies. Like, so much, you know, camaraderie here. Look at all these Fs. Who died? I don't know. Somebody died. But, when you stop, the world becomes crispier for some reason. I don't know if you can see, like, all the sheen and the texture and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, so this isn't even the correct music for the zone, but you guys like this mix? I love this mix personally. I'm gonna start playing this a lot more on stream. Whoever made this is, let me see who made this. I'll shout him out real quick. Let me see. The Forge Network HQ. It's called The Ultimate Journey. World of Warcraft The Ultimate Journey, a relaxing music compilation. Just all the hard-hitting little, you know, crescendos and everything from all the different tracks, man. It's awesome. It's great for leveling. Thanks for making this. Hell yeah. Yo, thanks for being here, guys. You know, I know everybody's doing AQ content, getting their bug mounts and stuff, man. We're just over here, you know, leveling for the millionth time, so thanks for being here. I really appreciate you guys, man. Like, this is probably like the thing I'm most proud of in my life, you know, this little YouTube channel and streaming and all this, so keeping the dream alive.
Embrace the shadow.
258, that's one of our biggest crits today. How far are we? About 17% out. Alright, let's keep pumping. Keep grinding. Keep killing centaurs. Get ahead. We gotta get ahead of all the content that we're doing. Yo, Zcast, what's going on, brother? Good to see you, my man, Zcast. How are you, man? What are you doing these days? You playing any games, or you just like you chilling for a little bit? So we got Poison Zone still. Got Blade Flurry up. Let's try to set up a nice Blade Flurry. We gotta do like a 1 and then a 1-2 punch. So we can, yeah, we'll pool up some combo points on this dude. He's an archer though, damn it. Alright. Just pop the big flurry, fuck it. I can't ever get him to close in because they're all ranged. It's hard to get good value from Blade Flurry, man. At least we got the sweeping off. Look at that damage. Oh my Lanta, dude. Rogue damage, sick right now. Scrolls ran off. Yeah, you gotta get the melee mobs, exactly. So many of these are casters though, right? Like you have the casters that actually shoot lightning bolts at you, and then you have the other ones that shoot, you know, that shoot bows at you. Let me eat a little bit of cheese real quick. Get all low. I'm gonna be out of gaming for a little bit. Sold my PC to focus on work. Started playing real life AH. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. But you know, WoW's always, you know, you guys know the feel. Some of you probably aren't even playing WoW right now, right? But you know, this game will always have a piece of you. It really will. And like, if I was in your shoes in that situation, I would find comfort in watching streams like this. You know, like personally, just to make you feel a little bit, you know, connected to simpler times. So, for those of you in that boat, hopefully we can be that there for you. Oh wow, yeah, a lot more likes. Thanks for liking the stream. It just went up by like 50 likes. Good, thank you very much. What camera setting is this? This is they're called the action camera. You can just it's in you know, it's in your game right now. Actually, you don't have to, it's not an add-on or anything. Okay, Blade Flurry in 5. Let's get let's get sweeping strikes up, or not sweeping strikes. Sorry, slice and dice. Set up a nice Blade Flurry. This might be a melee mob. Let's see. Yep. Is that a melee mob? Nope. Dude, every single one of these mobs, I swear, is a ranged mob. Alright, we can get the Blade Flurry here, at least.
The winds guide
15% more. Gotta suck if you're leveling hardcore and getting ganked. So all the server is kind of, I mean, the challenge is kind of fundamentally a PvE challenge. So like, yeah, you definitely don't recommend doing this on a PvP server. Some people accidentally made characters on a PvP server. I mean, I guess you could play hardcore on them, but man, like, Godspeed, man. I guess it's possible if you're not streaming it and you're just recording it locally. But it's not really a concern unless you scuff it and you attack somebody who's flagged or you aggro a guard or something. Poison's out on the off end. I think I've made a couple gold killing these guys. You have pickpocket macro with the cheap shot. Yes, that's one of the adjustments I made. Pickpocket is macro with the cheap shot now, and I love it. I love it, especially fighting these kind of low danger level mobs, where you know the consequence for having the pickpocket fail and having a scuffed opener doesn't matter. It's just so nice. It's hard to see, like it happens so fast you don't even see the box pop up, but like pretty much all these mobs that I'm opening from stealth on are getting pickpocketed. It's pretty cool. I think on hardcore pickpocketing is pretty good. I just think to myself, what if I was doing that this whole time, you know? Yeah, we're leveling full combat, yep. But I think we're gonna splice off now. I think for the first time. Let me know what you guys think about this. I think we might splice off now. So we got Blade Flurry at 30 on the dot, right? We're about to ding. I think the strat now, instead of going, you know, weapon expertise and proceeding down to adrenaline rush right here, is I think we finally just get remorseless attacks here, because this will give us, you know, what, 40% increased critical strike chance on the next sinister, backstab, ambush, or ghostly strike. So this is, I mean, this is like a leveling talent through.
Easily my favorite. Wow, stream. Grab a coffee on my bro slightly smiling face.
Yes, thank you for the slightly smiling face, Enjoy. I appreciate you, man. Is that Australian $5? Where are you from, man? Thank you very much, Enjoy. Feel like remorseless for leveling? That's what I think I'm gonna go next. You know, we're about to ding here in a second, so. Flurry off. Okay. About what, 12-13% more. We're just gonna try to get 31 and be super ahead of all the quests, and then we'll probably do some of like the, you know, the Grim Totem quests or whatever they're called up on top. Do those. We'll do, what other quests are fun here? You know, the Wyvern quest, we'll do that. Yo, this reminds me of Blood Elf music, dude. It is Blood Elf music. Okay, so this isn't purely a vanilla, this music kind of goes hard, though. What do you guys think about this Blood Elf music? This isn't purely a vanilla playlist, I guess. That lighting looks amazing. Hell yeah, man. Love this game. Oh, didn't get that. Oh, okay. We gotta pick these boxes, bro. Let's pick these. Just started a rogue, caught your YouTube video, but it seems out of date since front stabbing is dead. There's still some good nuggets in there, but I mean, good tips like that I wish I knew at the beginning of this rogue. I mean, you can kind of infinite value loop stuff with gouge. With gouge, you just gouge, run away, chuck a bunch of throwing weapons or shoot a ranged weapon, and you just keep gouging and doing that. That's one. 1 point slice and dice is your bread and butter. You know, you just 1 point slice and dice. That's all you need. What else? Big things for rogue. Riposte is god tier. Just rush riposte as far as talents go. Riposte is just insane. The claws, you know, I think the claws at 20 are pretty solid. You know, the white weapon claws. Get a Gladius, the sword at 10. I don't know, man. What else? Oh, get if you're Horde, you know, get that Torx assault weapon. It's at probably 20 on the dot, so it's a little bit spicy. We did it at like 23 or something. I wish I did that earlier. That might help you. Yo, we can probably make so many good bandages. Let me see. 21 heavy silk bandages. Man, oh man. That's another huge benefit from grinding these guys, man. Getting our band-aids up, our first aid up immensely. Are we able to get up to 300 first aid, guys, at this level? What's the minimum in order to train the max rank and stuff? Not that we'd be able to obtain the rune cloth or anything, but maybe mage weave, possibly. We could start getting into mage weave. I guess we have the mage weave bandage book already, but yeah, we're starting to get up there, you know, because we're gonna be heading over to Hammerthal in a Arathi in a couple levels. 35 for max rank. Okay, yeah. Graphics look sick. Great work. Yeah, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Which type of rogue are you if you're Alliance Desco? Because if you are Dwarf or Gnome, you have the sickest weapon progression right out of the gates. And you can get the level 10 class quest weapon. It's a dagger, as well as that free one over on the right by doing Mange Claw. And you just get 2 green weapons that slap the shit out of everything. You know, if you're human, that's another story. You can still probably go over there, though, and make it work. Like, that weapon progression early on Alliance is just nuts, man. It really is. I'm enjoying this Blood Elf music. What professions do you use besides first aid? I personally use skinning and herbalism. I'm probably going to use skinning and herbalism all the way up to 40. Then I'll probably drop skinning at that point once we afford the mount, and I'll go alchemy. I've learned a lot from watching Nom Nom stream, and he just makes a very strong case for going alchemy. Alchemy is just so insane for hardcore. The thing is, I do want to have enough money for the mount, and I want to be able to buy weapons and stuff comfortably comfortably as well, and afford all my skills. So no regrets on the skinning front. But he kind of thinks that skinning falls off in terms of how lucrative it is for you. So we're probably going to go skinning, herbalism to 40, and then drop skinning for alchemy. The other thing, though, I mean, if you're a rogue, man, you kind of have to have herbalism, I feel, on hardcore. Not only for the Thistletea, not only for that, but for the blinding, for the blind powder or whatever. That just seems essential. What an insane ability. Do you have Instagram photos of your lavender farm? No, man. I have some footage on like my GoPro and stuff. Maybe one day I'll be able to get my act together and make some content for it, so it looks a little bit better too. When we get the, because right now it's the dry season here in California too, so it's all brown. It looks like the barrens, man. We've been to Northern California. They look, all the pastoral turn green in the wet season, winter time and stuff. Right now it kind of looks like the barrens. Doesn't look like Duratar, but it looks like the barrens right now. Talbar mantle isn't better than 122 armor male shoulders, right? Yeah, it does. I mean, it depends. I mean, if you're a warrior because you're wearing mail, then yeah, it's not even close. The 3 stem you get from this, I mean, that would be totally dwarfed in comparison to the 122 armor. You're getting like 90 armor from that. That's probably 90 armor is probably a couple percentages of damage mitigation. So you know, you get 30 health, or you get 2% less damage taken. Definitely the male shoulders, man. One thing I wasn't really expecting is how fast you just rip through these poisons, though, man, as a rogue. Like, you really just... you need to make a ton of the poisons. Like, you need to leave the city with probably, what, 45 poisons, something like that? You just go through them so fast. Do you worry about wildfire, climate change with homesteading? Absolutely, man. Like, there's a lot of tips you gotta do when you have, like, a property out there. For one thing, you have to create fire breaks all around your property. So, like, we have 10-acre, lot, right? So you need to keep the grass super like buzz cut trimmed all around, like the edges of your property. Some people put even kind of like this foamy fire break stuff, like some of the army bases they had, like at Fort Jackson, I remember they had like these foamy things that they would put down, almost like a foamy mulch that would stop fire in its tracks, and you make a fire break around it. The other thing you got to do is you have to, like, when you're mowing with your tractor, you have to make sure there's 0 wind, because if there's any wind whatsoever, you can cause a fire. And then GG. Yo, I'm so glad you like non-op stream, Bradley. Yeah, I'm so glad you give it a shot, man. Yo, I'll try and host him whenever possible. Like, that dude really deserves the support, man. You can just tell he's a good dude. I like... Amazing personality. Cargo's homesteading videos, I appreciate it, man. I'd love to. I mean, that's the future, right? Like, WoW's not gonna keep me going forever. I mean, I'll play this game until probably the end of time. I probably will, honestly. Just for even just nostalgic purposes, I'll probably play this till it's all over. You know, not full time like this, but as far as like having a serious career as a content creator or anything like that, I gotta make the homesteading videos. I gotta do the survival, prepping, all that type of stuff. Because that's a whole nother dimension of me that I'm really passionate about that stuff as well, including WoW and all that. So. Freaking shark. Give me up. Fucked up. Scroll of Spirit? Why not? Yeah, it's up by Placer County. I mean, it's in Placer County, yeah. Have you been to Rubicon Trail? No, I have not. Where's that? What town is that in? Yeah, I'm up by sort of like Lincoln area. Sort of near like Camp Far West, if you know where that is. Do you think WoW will end? Yeah, man, everything ends. But yeah, like private servers, like I even have the client right now. As cringe as this might be to you guys, I don't know. I have, the private server client locally on my computer, so no matter what, I'd be able to boot up the game pretty much forever, right? Like, what's gonna stop me? Like, I could be an old-ass man, pull out my old-ass laptop, boot up this little, private server PTR and hop into the game. So I'm not worried. I'm not sweating it. I'll always be able to jump in and experience it in some capacity. That made me. I remember the moment that I got that running, my own little private server on my own computer. I was so happy, man, because you can start doing, like after that, I would go on an airplane if I had to go take a business trip or something, and I would be on the airplane, 10,000 feet up in the air. I'd be dead ass playing WoW, 10,000 feet up in the air, because you don't need an internet connection if you're just running it locally. And that was always like so cool to me that I could play WoW up in the airplane. Like the whole flight would go by in 1 second. I would just like level a paladin or something. I'm the guy who found you the other day from YouTube who's never played WoW before. Your character movements are really smooth in camera too. Very enjoyable to watch. I've been back every day. Hey, that's really nice of you to say, my man. It's really good to have you here. Really good to have you here. If you have any questions, man, don't hesitate. That guy's gonna pull the dude behind him, isn't he? So far, so good. Is this Blood Elf music, guys? Can you hear that? This music is fire, man. I think it's Blood Elf music. I want to see these weapons with the buff. Yeah, with the Oni buff, that'd be sick, man. We haven't gotten any world buffs on this dude. 100% al natural. Look at that. That guy just disappeared. I gotta play this playlist more often. It's really hitting the spot right now. Dude, I wish there were more interesting WoW tubers in general. There's some real ones out there, my man. Like I said, top 5 for me, classic WoW streamers, man. Defcat, Melderon, they're like my brothers from another mother, like for real. Like I'm an only child, so like, you know, I view them as kind of like my bros, even though they're in Philly and I'm out here in California. You know, Grace for days, love that dude. Tactics Law, dude, love that. Like Tactics is a real one. You know, Crix is a real one. And HC Nom Nom, I know I just like met him recently, but I'm telling you, man, that guy has so much to offer, man. I don't know to what capacity he wants to stream, but I love his streams. So sick.
Ishnialo Pora. May the Earth Mother smile on.
Looking for something special? Goodbye.
Strength and honor. What can I help you with?
Victory! Loktar! Go forth to me.
Almost level. 6%. 6%. Let's go. Hey, good night, Darren. Take care, man. Peace out. Please don't kill this one card. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try my very best. I really want it, man. I want it, dude. I want it bad. Level 60. Here we come. How do world buffs work in hardcore? You're free to get any world buffs you want, man. We're not gonna, try to micromanage people that much. It's got to be kind of simple to play and not too many arbitrary rules. We've had to add a few here and there just out of necessity, but it's not that serious at the end of the day. Like the rules are there just to kind of make, like the rules are there not to micromanage people or tell people what to do or tell people how to play. They're there though to try to provide some framework to like incentivize playing the game in the way that kind of was initially intended to be experienced, in the sense where you're out in the open world, you're questing, you're conservative with your resources, you're playing smart, you're playing with finesse, so avoiding the dungeon boosting, avoiding the funneling of gear, all that. Not to say that stuff is not, the cool thing about hardcore is like it kind of just exists in its own lane, right, in its own dimension. It's not even like, that's fun to do, right, to twink out your characters and level them too. That's pretty fun. That's what we did on the Hunter, so like that stuff is fine, man, but it'd be dope to have a server just where it was like this. I do think it is just way more immersive and just, I really think we're onto something with this game mode, man. It's just so much fun. Noms Twitch? Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Noms? Yeah, absolutely. Here, hold on 1 second. He has a weird Twitch name, bro. I don't even know if I should call him Nom Nom or Nitro Samino. I always just call him Nom Nom, but if you want to check it out, I'm telling you, I promise you, like, it would be like, watch it or your money back, type of thing. Watch this stream, man. You will love it. He hit hardcore on 260s, and in addition to that, he's like extremely articulate. Like I would guess that honestly he has like some kind of like PhD or some kind of like advanced degree or something, because he's a very like articulate human being. He explains, hardcore really well. Hits 60 on rogue and mage, like exploring interesting, builds for hardcore. Leveling a prot warrior right now. It's just so cool, man. A pillar in the community. Highest level character I ever got is at 36, Hunter. We're about to bust that record right now, soon. I linked it right above you, Enjoy. That says it right there. He's probably not streaming now. He does stream twice a day, kind of like me though. So like, there's honestly a small chance that he might come on later, like after I stop. Yeah, yesterday, like I hosted him right after my stream at night. So a few more days till you break that record. Yeah, man. Just a few more days. Let's see. Let me see something. I was curious about this music. Guys, take a guess. We can actually play a little game on the stream. I like this a lot. Guess what music this is from. It's not classical. I'll give you that hint. I don't know. I mean, if anyone guesses it, you're like seriously like a genius.